Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Welcome back to part 2 of my Creeproduction hair wash series. Today we'll be washing and unboxing Creeproduction Meowlody and Purresphone. Now I got these off of Entertainment Earth, which is why they came so early, because I know if the ones that people have ordered off of Amazon aren't coming till like May 16th, which is crazy. But here's Meowlody and Purresphone, and now let's get to the unboxing. And here's Meowlody and Purresphone. Now both of these ghouls have raccoon stripes, kind of like how Toralei did, but they are different. Instead of being like squiggly and like kind of messy, they're just like straight vertical. So I will be doing it differently this time. Rather than using a Sharpie, I'm going to be using acrylic paint with a paintbrush, and I'm just going to paint them on carefully and delicately. That way I don't mess it up. I'll also be trying this purple conditioner that I bought just because I wanted to cancel out any yellow tones that are in their hair. That way it can be platinum white. Before I work on her raccoon stripes, I'm going to start off by trimming her bangs. So what I'm first doing is just sectioning out the bang area, making sure there's not like any loose hairs, and then I'm gonna trim it all to be the same length, and then I'm gonna go starting to like trim it a little more just to be like right below the eyebrow, because that's how I like it. You know, you can do different styles of bangs. You can do like straight blunt, and then you can do like rounded bangs, and then you can do V bangs, which I don't like V bangs, but you know, there's just a bunch of different ways you can do it. And then there's obviously thatch bangs, which I hate. I don't like thatch bangs. I just think they look bad. And then here's my secret to how to give your dolls laid bangs. So you're gonna start off by moving the bang area, and then you're just gonna start gelling the forehead, which I know sounds weird because you're not gelling the hair itself, but then you're just gonna put the bangs over it, and then you're gonna do another layer of gel. That way the bangs can be like laid to the forehead. And then what we're gonna do is what I did with my last video with Torali's bob. We're gonna get a saran wrap and wrap it around her head, but we'll do that later. But now we're just working on her stripe area. So I'm just making sure I get all the white hair and none of it's mixing in. And I'm gonna go in with some hairspray, and I'm just gonna start putting a bunch of gel in to make sure it's rock solid. And then, like I said, we're putting a saran wrap over her head, which is basically just a Ziploc bag. And then I'm gonna be putting some hairspray just to make sure it's all flat and laid up at the top. And now, basically, we're just gonna do everything I just did with Purresphone, but now with Meowlody. And now we're gonna work on the raccoon stripes. So I'm just gonna start by taking the gel piece of hair and then get my paintbrush and then put some paint on the tip of it. And then I'm gonna start drawing horizontal lines. That way it can look all nice and clean. And I should be protecting the rest of the hair with like a napkin. That way it doesn't get messed up with the paint. But I really don't care. And either way I didn't mess it up. So I guess it all worked out at the end. here's them all done. Now after a year of waiting, we have finally gotten them, and I can't be even more happier. I really do hope they release a future wave, but here's Meowlody and Purresphone. And then if you can't tell, I redid Operetta's hair just because I didn't like how the curls turned out last time, and I think I did a way better job. And then here's Toralei, who I did add an additional stripe just because I felt like it was empty. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye!